That very video you seen. Do you think Mazi Simon Ekpa, as I was asking you before, deserve this kind of enjoyment, deserve this kind of life?
Well, you know, when it comes to our Nigeria, I myself used to rejoice. So in over there, he celebrated for that day. So he deserves it.
He's now a free man after they give him access to have his own private life.
Yeah, he's a free man, but in one way, that I know that my young man will melody hand. That's the system we'll be using, but not like before. Now it's a free man, but the system will change.
Why? When you say the system will change, are you advising to have another Twitter handle?
If his mind is so strong to go back to his Twitter way, let him go. But if his mind is not strong, let him stop. But the way that I'm looking at him there is rejoicing, dancing. So I know that the mind is still there strong.
All right, Wazirike one of Ogba, over the week, the United States of Biafra wrote to President Bola Ahmed Tinubu that he should recognize the United States of Biafra. Let me have your reaction on that very letter that the camp of Dr. Ngozi Orabueze wrote to President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, the President of Federal Republic of Nigeria, that he should immediately recognize the United States of Biafra as a sovereign country.
Well, that is good. But to tell you, Nigeria that we are inside, it is very hard for Nigeria to recognize or to mention the United States of Biafra. So it's very because Nigeria belongs to a United Nations. So it is a United Nations. Reality, it is an African nation can pronounce that United States of Biafra, not Nigeria.
So meaning that Dr. Ngozi Orabueze does not have any right to write the President of Federal Republic of Nigeria to recognize Biafra.
Maybe she don't know where to go. That's why she is telling the President of Nigeria to recognize Biafra or to make an announcement of Biafra. Because as I'm telling you, if you say before the world, Nigeria will never say Biafra go. It is a nation. Maybe in Africa, not in Europe, we say today we recognize United States of Biafra as a full member of United Nations. It is an African nation, we announce it. One of African nations.
So you want to tell me that if by tomorrow President Bola Ahmed Tinubu acknowledge the letter and answer, okay, fine, henceforth, I recognize this group as a sovereign nation, do you think that will not come to stay?
It is very hard. Remember the first before 1967, which country that recognized Biafra? Is it in Europe?
Which country recognized Biafra?
Ivory Coast and Gabon. They are the people, others follow. Not from the European nation.
That was then. Things have changed now.
But this time around, I'm telling you, and to be a surprise for you, a nation that Nigeria did not expect will be the nation will pronounce Biafra. I know what I'm saying.
Do you have any proof to that, or do you have any?
For me, as I'm standing, it is an African nation which Nigeria did not expect will pronounce Biafra nation.
All right. If an African country, which you don't want to mention their name, going to recognize Biafra as a nation, would that have any effect to Nigerians, the Biafran here in Nigerians?
Well, this is once they announce it, number one, it will be a shock. Why? Once they announce them, others will follow. Both European nations will support a new nation. You'll be here, we support. What can Nigeria do?
So what if Donald Trump recognized Biafra as a sovereign nation? Don't you think that will carry weight more than the African country that might think, or that you think, going to recognize Biafra as a sovereign nation?
Mr. Kacee, Trump will not come direct. Trump can use African nation, announce it. Once they announce, Trump will just support.
Okay, now, Dr. Ngozi Orabueze have written to President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Do you think that if she make a mistake, she should have written to another African country president to inform President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, or for that country to have even first and foremost recognized Biafra as a sovereign nation?
Well, for her, what she did is what she know. She cannot do what she did not know. So she have already perspected her own way.
All right. Wazuke one of Ogba. Let me ask you this question: do you think that Donald Trump will one day recognize Biafra, or Biafra should shift their tents and build their tents with the likes of Russian President Putin?
Now, when you're talking about that way, all this, I know that when you're talking about United States of Biafra is going on, things is going on, but I know these two people, yeah, I know that they are the world powers, two of them. But what I'm telling you, say, one of them will ally with an African nation to announce it first. Because look, if Trump, you can, US can announce it, but in one way, as the world power, eh? My brother, Mr. Kacee, they will not do. They will use another nation.
All right, viewers all over the world, once again, this Kacee 360 TV. Here with me is Ben Jack. I used to call him Captain Jack, the Owazorike one of Ogba. Owazorike, good morning.
Good morning.
All right, quick one. Let me have your reaction. There's a video going on online seeing Mazi Simon Ekpa dancing and rejoicing. Now, the question I want to ask you is that, do you think that Mazi Simon Ekpa deserve this kind of celebration?
Well, my name is Ben Jack. Good morning for the viewers. Good morning, Kacee 360. May good Lord be with you people, wherever you are. Good evening, good afternoon. Okay, to say Mr.
Simon
Simon
Ekpa
is dancing, rejoicing.
yes.
Yeah, there's something he himself see, and that will make him to be rejoicing because I am not there with him.
All right, I have the video. Maybe I'll show you the video so you can confirm.
Okay, when you show me the video, yes, that's.
Mr. Lawrence, good morning.
Mr. Kacee, good morning.
All right, quick one, Mr. Lawrence. Let me have your reaction concerning what happened, what NAFDAC is doing with the Igbos, especially what happened in Anambra State. There's one market there, drugs market in Anambra State, that NAFDAC went there to seal up the market. That even prompted the likes of big niches like Peter Obi to approach them and tell them what happened. They said they want to see the market for 1 week for them to carry out their necessary investigation. Also, the similar thing that RPT said yesterday in a Dumata, that the Igbos challenged the NAFDAC. So let me have your reaction. Is it as a target to one individuals or particular group of people?
Let me tell you, Mr. Kacee, what is happening in Nigeria? Yes, I went to Ogba today. I test knee. Maybe you cannot knee. I tell knee that the injustice that Yorubas, I mentioned their name directly, that Yorubas doing for Igbos is very bad. I remember when Obasanjo is the president of Nigeria. This in Ahmed Tinubu is doing, Obasanjo did it for Igbo too. The market you are talking about is Head Bridge on Nature. That's where the market is. The market is like the whole Ogbas. It's a very big market. If you come to drug in Africa, in Nigeria, even in Africa, that market is number one.
So why did NAFDAC choose to seize that very market, to seal it up? Why?
What I'm saying now, it's not only main market. Main market, that's Head Bridge 1, Aba,
Yes.
2, some part of North, 3, and Idumota here. 4, if you want to buy drug cheap in the Lagos state here, you need to go to Idumota.
Yes.
Are you getting me? But you see the injustice that are happening in Nigeria against the Igbos. That's what makes them lock the home. Is it everybody selling fake drug in this call Nigerians. It's because of that injustice. When you have those people that come up dark, what they are supposed to do, each shop they went to, if they see fake drugs, they do what? Sell it and arrest the owner of that shop. It cannot lock the whole market because of what? He say, is it everybody selling fake drugs? There are the many pharmacies in Nigeria here, in the Lagos State here, that sell fake drugs. Why they lock those pharmacies? There are many atrocities they are doing in Nigeria. Why those people don't lock these shops? In Nigeria, which people take the highest drug in Nigeria is what? Called the Fulanis, the Hausas. Why their place is still open to tomorrow? Ordinary aboki that say sweet in Lagos State here sell drugs. Why they lock out the whole counters? They are selling sweet and sugar and chewing gum. And you know what they are using to succeed in Nigeria is the druggists. Which people that do abuse of drugs in Nigeria? It's not the same called the Fulanis, the Hausas. Why everything, any president that come, need to focus, to target, to bring Igbo man down. Oga is unfair. That's what Mazen Nnamdi Kanu said, that Igbos, the Biafrans, cannot stay under government or call Nigeria. Look at P2B.
But Mr. Lawrence,
Yeah.
don't you think the NAFDAC and the federal government are doing the right thing to eradicate? I mean, what happened in the Onitsha main market was that most of the drugs were okay. What happened in Aba that was that most of the drugs were expired drugs, and most of the drugs were drugs that was not given approval by NAFDAC. And what happened also in the Anambra main market are the same similar thing that happened in Idumata, that most of the drugs are expired drugs, and most of the drugs are drugs which NAFDAC were not given approval to. Don't you think you can also flip the other page of the paper and look at the positive aspect of it? But I don't want you to be targeting as if it's a kind of policy against the Igbos. No, it's not a policy against the Igbos. It's a policy against those that want to infiltrate the illicit drugs or the expired drugs or the drug that is not approved by the NAFDAC into the market. Because when you get to the public, there will be a very serious situation.
No, let me tell you one thing, that when you establish a public people or want to address a public people, there is the way you use your language. Or when you are cooking a public people, you cannot cook exactly food you are eating in your house, because you know that there are different people and different tastes. We need to cook something with balance, that somebody can eat your food in your house and somebody cannot eat in your house, can balance and eat that food. That's what called a good cooker. Now, in Nigeria here, now we have these people that sell drugs, the medicine, doctors, pharmacists, all of them, they are going there and buy the medicine and sell it into the street on the hospitals. Do you think that inside that market, that everybody inside the market is selling fake drugs? It's not everybody. It can be 45 over 100.
And those that are not selling fake should also caution those that are selling fake that they should stop.
Call your government. A good government needs to do re-investigation to know those people that sell fake drugs. Don't use because of some people that sell fake drugs affect everybody in the business. Did everybody worship God? It's not everybody. Did the God can kill everybody because of some people did not worship him? What God will do? God will select the right people and destroy the remaining people. Call government. After God is government. Government supposed to do thoroughly investigation to know the people that are selling fake drugs.
A reason why the government wants to shut the market down for 1 week so they can carry out this very necessary investigation and find out the culprits, those perpetrators, those involved in this kind of prohibited acts, so that they can identify them from the good ones. Then after 1 week, we'll now reopen the market for the commercial activities to take effect. But
No, listen. That sometimes you know that people bring fake news. This market we are talking about, this main market is more than 1 week. Are you getting me? It's more than 1 week before they announce it. Many people know it in this Lagos. They first start in a head bridge on nature.
yes,
That's where they start. Aba, all that before Lagos. Lagos is just last week. Are you getting me? And those people, immediately those people rise voice up. That's when people notice. Went to some many pharmacies to go and buy drug. You see many places empty. Before I noticed this, I went somewhere to buy medicine. Because of what? That's small issue I have in the ear. I want to buy drugs to take. I reached there, I said, guy, why your shop open? No market here. That's when the guy open up. The injustice they are doing for Igbo is too much. First, your investigation and know the people that sell fake drug, close their shop. If they want to collect fine for their hand, but collect fine and give them the serious warning. I believe that when the federal government they are serious for their investigation, you see that fake drug, they will stop it.
all right, Mr. Lawrence, is a very fine place to leave it. Thank you for speaking with us in this wonderful platform. Don't speak about 10 minutes. Is it not good? I want to different from all those Biafra